Hello. um yes. Second half of the sketchbook. That is what's happening. Yeah, if you didn't go watch the previous half of the sketchbook, you can go do that if you want to. Yep. Let's go. So yeah, you can see this was the last page in the last video. So this, I said the goals for the second half of the sketchbook, but I didn't listen to any of it except like I did try to draw a bit more like creatures vibe. Yeah. First page. There will be some more Ryan Gosling drawings, I think, but more modern short. Here we have more Ryan Gosling. I really love this one where I gave him like Liberty spikes, and I also started drawing with like normal ballpoint pen again. So I really like that actually. Here's also another Ryan Gosling drawing, and I love this one. I like the moss things I put there. I really love the hair. I think I really like this page. This is also Ryan Gosling. I don't know, the hair was very random and I like it. Yeah. Ooh. This also, I really like this drawing. Probably really, I don't know, it was very like kind of just doing whatever I want to do, very random, very, I like it. I like this. Probably one of my favorite drawings. This is I used like reference of like 80s goth, which I kind of find very cool, and I would love to like draw more interesting people. Ooh, this page is very different. I feel like this is very different. This drawing is very like just playing around, like small children vibe drawing. And like this, I don't know, it was like I watched a YouTube video on like an other artist, and he had like all these like sheeps and like certain things like that. I really liked that, so I was like, yeah. Also, this was inspired by me actually spitting my espresso coffee, so I just had to like try to like save some of it. But yeah, it was sad, but it also looked beautiful, so I drew it. And here we have more sheep things. I think why I like them is because I tried to make the head look like a wolf more, and then the body is more like a sheep. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. This was an old self portrait I did for like applying for university, and I was like then decided I'm just not gonna study art because yeah, I'm not doing that. So then it's really kind of cool to then use this like application drawing thing in my sketchbook. And this I really like, creature, because I was like did draw that before somewhere in the sketchbook, and I was like, I'm gonna do it again, and I really like it. I do love it. I don't know if the quality is bad. This is a really beautiful Ryan Gosling drawing. I love it. This is also one of my characters, but I didn't really develop her story yet. Ooh, this one's very random. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I really like it. This is very, I want to go to Brighton, England. I don't know what I'm doing. Here's some folds. See, this is also like the same character again, kind of. She's cool. I really like this skeleton and the Ryan Gosling drawing, and I love the ugly drawings of my cat. They're so bad. But yeah. This was actual random people that I tried to draw at a market, but it doesn't look that good. The one bald guy I drew 2 times because he was like standing there a really long time on his phone waiting for his food. And here we have Martin and Diane. They weren't in the sketchbook yet. In this, second half. This is very like their relationship dynamic vibe. Oh, I love them. Ooh, skeleton. I really like this. See, this is like the same character as her. I do love my acrylic more because I really love them, and I loved how they was like starting to get more comfortable with more nudity vibe. This is just a bad page, but that's pretty random. I love when I do that, like very random things. Ugh, bad page. Martin Campbell. Actual school stuff from like grade 11. Oh, I love them so much. It's Diane and Martin. And oh man, I love this so much because it's just so them, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like from behind, people can't see that she's like, they're so soft. Oh, this is also them, but he does look very tiny there. Yeah. Very random it was from the newspaper. They were like taking random things. And this is also them, Martin and Diane, which is like very soft. Love them. I feel like if you ever see a person with this type of glasses in my sketchbook, it is probably Martin Campbell. And this is me, but I gave myself blue hair. Here they are again. Oh, I kind of forget that she dies. I forget that sometimes. Yeah. I don't, it's sad, and sometimes in some versions in my head she doesn't die. I don't know. Okay. And this is Daniel and May. That was also in my previous sketchbook, the Baroness and her gardener / butler man. Yeah, I really love them. They're so pretty. Ooh, here they are again. I do love her freckles. This is also my old school book cover that I cut out, grade 11. This is also him, but it's kind of just Ryan Gosling. It's just Ryan Gosling with more beard and suspenders because he's kind of the inspiration. Yeah. I don't know what they are. I do not like the eyes that I gave them. I don't know why I kept doing the same eyes. I do love the mouths. Like, look at that. I love their mouths. Yeah, and I love her chest of eyes. But this one, oh, I don't like this. I don't know. Yeah, I like this drawing with like moth vibe, but I do not like this. I totally drew that out of my head. That's why it looks so bad. Here is my brother when he was small, my oldest brother. It's really cute drawing. And here's my other brother when he was small. I drew it from like old photos. And here we have Martin Shaw, this first drawing in the second half. I was like waiting for when is Martin Shaw coming. Yeah, he was like 16 here, so cutie patootie. Oof, I love this page. I really love this page. I don't know, it's just like the layering, the randomness. I love this. I really love this page as well. It felt very real. Using myself as a reference is also very like special. Martin, baby Martin. I like photos of people holding stuff. I always find it cool. Here is old photos from an old book. I love this. I love the simplicity. And like they're probably okay. They're not dead. They're not dead. Maybe yeah. They're just like old now. I just thought if they were both dead, it would be more poetic. Here's a very random bad page. Oh, look at all these colors. I love the colors. That's very real. I love these colors. Obviously this is all Ryan Gosling as a reference. This was like the leftover thingies after you use stickers. I just find it pretty cool. A lot of like layering. And here we have Gracie and George photos, because I was like moving some of my photos to my new room and stuff. So I was like, I can use this in my sketchbook. And McDonald's. Ugh, this is so random. Like, ugh, I'm trying to draw my cat, but it looks so bad. Like, what? What is happening? But this is Martin and Diane, and this is, I really like this. Very them, very their vibes. This is also them. Very like, I like seeing them being very comfortable. You know. Very random page. I like this. Very random. Very, very random. This is also kind of inspired by other character. I feel like she should have purple hair. And then Ryan Gosling. I think this might be the last drawing of him. I feel so bad that I'm not drawing him anymore, but yeah. And then more Martin Short. Martin Short drawings. And it was all the same reference, but it looks different every time because side profiles are difficult. Ooh, purple hair. It's on my head. Martin Short, bad drawing of Martin Short. And Martin Campbell and Diane. I feel like this is what they would sleep in. But I feel like he would sleep shirtless. I love this. Look at that. Look at that. This was actual chicken because the chicken was sitting outside. So she was sitting like really still on her nest, or to become nest. So it was pretty cool. Like, she was a very good model. She wasn't moving. Very bad drawing of Martin Short, but I don't think it's probably not the worst. This was actual clothing. I cut it off. And this was my brother. I feel like I don't draw enough real people in this sketchbook, sadly. But this was, I used him as a reference. And then we have water paint ink vibes. I really like this. I like the lines because I used like actual of my hair strands. Just like random page. This is my brother. Coffee. Me. Random. Random guy. Ugh, I love that type of smile that I do. You know. It's like a Joker type smile. I don't know what it is, but yeah, look at them. Look at their mouths. Love the mouths. Love the colors. I love them. I don't know who they are. This is a character in the Saturday Night movie that I watched of SNL. And he was very cutesy and tiny and short. And I love the character, so I drew him. And this was in the second Terminator. The villain dude. That beginning scene where he's like nude is very beautiful. It feels like a painting. He feels like a painting that came to life. Martin Short. This is him in Little Me 1998, which there's not a full version of it on YouTube, sadly, of the performance, Broadway performance, but it is the performance that won him his Tony, his early Tony, because, yeah, I'm just yapping, but, and there's the other dude from The Bear. I really like his nose. This is also Martin Short. This is like a weird cool paper thingy. I don't know, I think it's cool. Very random drawing on my head page. You know what I'm saying? It's how it feels when you like ask people, or you show interest, or you try to flirt with a handsome person. You know what I'm saying? Martin Short. Look at him. He always does that. That's his thing. His taunts that he does. Martin Campbell and Diane. Very like normal drawing of them, but they always just have like suits on. I know it's kind of boring, but you know, they're vice president and president. Wow! And here we have my old characters from These two, them again. I love them. Jerry and Dawn. I changed their names. But this is so obviously Martin Short. But yeah, I did obviously use him as my reference. And there's no like proper photos of him in like proper drag. There's like a few different scenes where he has like woman clothes on and like a wig, but he never has like makeup. So I drew that. And here, okay, let me explain. Okay. This is inspired. It doesn't look like Martin Short and Meryl Streep, but it is them. It's inspired by them and like the trope of like the jester and the queen. They really, really give that vibes for me. Like especially this is giving Martin Short and Meryl. Oh, Martin Short is a jester. Like hello. Obviously, it makes sense. He was in that other movie. In the other movie, he's a jester, so it's just animated, so it's not him. And this is also their vibes again. This does not look like Meryl. Meryl Streep is difficult to draw, but she's also very beautiful. She's already like a painting, you know? But yeah, this is them again, and I really feel it fits like to their energy. Random page. You know, this is like when I'm just trying to fill up my sketchbook. I always do these things. Or just like to zone out. They're the best thing to zone out. Creature, alien thing. You know. Meryl. See, I was trying to draw her, but she's quite difficult. She's so beautiful. So beautiful. Ooh, here I got new acrylic markers. So very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice colors. Martin Short drawing. Like, look at this. Look at this. Ugh. I'm so glad I got them. I do like acrylic markers. Like, oh, this is so gorgeous. You can't see the purple, but the purple there is really, really nice. Look at the colors. This is so like Tintin vibe. I love this. I love yogurt, the coconut one. But this is Martin and Diane. And this is so them, and they're so gorgeous. I'm sorry. And here we have freaky Martin Campbell as a vampire. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say anything. Like, you have to figure it out. Here I drew characters that are voiced by Martin Short. That's the jester character. And the dad from the Willoughbys. Ugh, he's so hot in that. And then here I drew the sea that I was at. The beach. So I like when I do live drawings like this. And here they are again. I don't think I shouldn't have done the blue. The blue messed it up. But then I didn't go and fix it. But I do think the purple again is very good. But I'm sad that I didn't mix it up. Yeah. Sweets. I'm not going to show. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to show this. My last drawing's always bad, guys. I'm sorry. But this is Ryan Gosling again, but it doesn't look like him. And the fire. We were at a backpackers, and then they built cool fires, so I drew the fires. And here is Martin Short as a jester again with Meryl, but it doesn't look like either of them, but the concept is there, okay? Swirly, 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 swirlies. This is like, you know, I like this. I like getting that like intimacy or yearning for that intimacy. Oh, very bad end page. Yeah, it's done. You can see here. I wrote the ending. You can see that it took so many days to get this big boy. Probably still one of the thickest sketchbooks I've done. Oh, thank you for watching. Yeah, bye. Bye.